I'm down here today at the 6VT Youth Cafe in Edinburgh, where there's a book launch. It's got a great community feel, and I'm also going to meet Stanley, who's the main character of Tzu Kingdom.
Well, this is Stanley.
Hello, Stanley.
In 2013, I went on Twitter for the very first time, and under the premise of being Stanley, that is, so I could practice. I got quite a lot of followers and friends quite quickly, and then one of the friends is Bailey. And Bailey's mum is called Karen, and Karen lives down in Essex. And Karen and I started chatting on the phone, and we realised we had quite a lot in common, one of which was a love of writing. And because all the adventures that they had on Twitter, there were so many little stories and little anecdotes that came up, so we both started scribbling them down. We decided we wanted to write a book, and we decided it had to be about animals, it had to be about dogs.
You hear about authors making up characters and they have the stories of the characters, but you've done it in a great way where you've gone out and you've found these characters, then put them into your story.
The content really came to us, came to Karen and I, because the characters, when you get to know all the little dogs, they all have individual characters, individual traits, things that they say, things that they do. I've always wanted to write a book, and it wasn't easy, but nothing ever is easy, is it? If it was easy, everybody would do it, but it was really good fun. I was really keen to get the book out to perhaps a group of people who wouldn't normally go to a book launch, a book reading.
Because sometimes we think it's a book launches can maybe be a bit highbrow and a bit intimidating, I suppose, but anybody can go.
Exactly, and I want to make reading and books accessible for all.
We thought, let's bring this alive to a whole lot of people who maybe wouldn't have engaged in the bookshop launch or the library launch, and we wanted to make it lively. And the book appealed to us because it deals with quite a lot of sort of social issues as well. There's some difficult things like rescue dogs and bereavement, as well as apparently hoots of fun. We need young people to engage in society. We need young people to read books. We need young people to get out their bedrooms and come off their computer. So here's a great place to have a great time.
What we're going to do is we're going to do like a little book reading. I'm going to read a chapter of the book. I'm going to get a chance to meet Stanley. He's got some photographs done, so we're going to do potographs. There are some sad elements in the book, but there's some fun elements as well. There's adventure, there's love, there's romance.
Does Stanley get a girlfriend? Oh. I'm sorry to pry into your personal life, Stanley. It was rude for me to ask.